Welcome back to Man Cave Garage Workshop. Today we're going to install some storage from the ceiling. I picked up this Fleximount ceiling storage rack, and you install this in the ceiling and it comes down with a pole that you can basically twist around and it'll lower and raise the rack. So I'm looking forward to this because I've really wanted this to get stuff off the floor. We've got so much stuff in the garage, and part of this makeover, I'm trying to get everything off the floor. So I'm going to put stuff up there that I don't really care if it collects dust or anything like that, and might not be enclosed. So we're gonna put this up today. We'll do an unboxing, we'll do a review, and we'll do the installation so you guys can see just how good, or maybe not so good, this thing is. Let's check it out. As it says here, it's a 4x4 storage lift. It is all black. The weight capacity is 300 pounds. Now, one thing that I'm not sure of is it says the ceiling height needs to be lower than 9 feet. So my ceilings are about 9.5 feet. So what I'm thinking is the rack will lower down, but it won't come to the floor. It'll come a few inches above the floor. I don't think that's going to be a problem. So we're going to install it and see what happens. All important instructions. Let's see if I follow them. Alright, looks like that's it. Okay, so let's see what came in the box. So we've got two brackets that look like they hold up or go over the top of the actual mount. You've got two pulleys that came in there. You've got a bag of bolts to bolt it to the ceiling. Looks like all the parts to put it together. You've got two racks here that also look like they mount to the ceiling. The actual pulley system here, that's all the cables are already attached, so that looks pretty good, so you don't have to worry about attaching the cables. You've got the bottom rack here, which looks like is the base for your storage system. And then you actually have a cardboard template for the cutout for the installation in the ceiling, so that's pretty nice. Looks like they even gave you some tape, and I'm assuming this is so you can actually take the cardboard to the ceiling to hold it up while you're tracing out where you want to put it. And of course, instructions. I think I might actually read these. Oh, I almost forgot. It also came with a handle to crank it up and down, as well as an actual crank. So this must attach here somehow. We'll figure that out later. Before I wanted to tape this to the ceiling to see where I was going to put it, I wanted to understand how it was going to attach. So I laid it out here on the floor. So the way this works is this side is just the pulley system, where this side is actually the mount. And you have these brackets that mount to the ceiling, and this mount will slide in to that. This piece will expand. So we put these up first. This piece will expand out into the bracket up there and then screw in. So now that I understand how it's going to work and how it's going to lay out, I also wanted to figure out where I wanted the pole. So this is the attachment right here for the pulley system itself. So the pole that you have to hook in and then spin around to get this to go up and down, that's right here. So this helps me understand the orientation of where that's going to be when I get up there. Okay, I finally got the cardboard taped to the ceiling in the right spot. It was tough because you got to get it right along the beam, so you can't do it cross beam, it's got to be with the beam. So you got to find the right spot in your garage. Unfortunately, in my garage, I use a lot of the ceiling space already, so I pretty much found the only spot that I can hang it. So as you can see, I'm putting it right up here by the garage door opener supports. So I'm going to put a pulley on each side of the support, and I'm going to put over here, you can see this part right here, this is where the big cylinder piece will go, which actually does the pulling of the cables as you turn it. So I think this is a good spot. It's kind of out of the way. It's going to be over my kayaks for the most part, partly over one of the cars. But it's far enough away from my cabinets, gives me space between the pull-down ladder for the attic, so it's on the next beam over. So these beams are 2 feet apart. As long as you have a beam space that's 4 feet apart, you can hang this up. So the only thing I don't like is I had to put it over my light. So you can see my light socket up there. That's one of my 2 lights in the garage. So basically, I'm going to have to relocate that light at some point. For now, I'll leave it and I'll live with it. There you have it, the Fleximount GL1 ceiling mounted lift for garage storage. It worked out pretty good. You can see the back end here, it's a little bit uneven. That's mostly because of the way the wire wraps around the cylinder as it goes up. So I think it's just a matter of doing it a few more times and then just making sure it spools correctly. I'll play with it, make sure it works good. So anyway, thanks for watching. This is made by Fleximounts. I do recommend you check them out on Amazon. The link is in the description, so check them out, and we'll see you next time. space you need is 4 feet. So, holy crap.